Alright, let's talk about Cargo. Cargo is the smallest map in the game and one of two created by River. It is the 6th map to be added to the game after Valley, Crash Site, Metro, World War II and Storage. It thrusted Polygon into its competitive era, with the competitive league being created afterwards. It has become the most competitively played map thanks to its minuscule size and playful design. Today I want to talk about some tips and strats that can be used there. I divided the video into 3 categories: starting routes, nading positions, and tips in the field. It's just things that I find interesting really, and that could help sometime. I tried not to include a lot of mundane things, but I don't expect everything to be new for you either. If you know most of the things you'll see here, this video is simply not made for you. I'm gonna use callouts throughout this video shown on this map. If you're not familiar with them, make sure to check it out or go to the PCL Discord server where you can find it and all others in the pinned messages. Let's start with the left side, that is the one closer to the main deck. Here we have a quick rotation from heaven to the right side top, which can be utilized for controlling the capture point, head glitch, lights and/or hell. You can also change direction last minute to watch through head glitch all the way to shell. Next up is the defensive rotation for keeping the entire left side including top and capture point in check while still remaining covered. Now to the right side. Similar to the last one, the right side also has a defensive point in the hell territory. It provides sight on both flanks, top left and black box. Oh, and you can jump to red from there. Speaking of red, it usually is the cornerstone of the right team's defense. And so, here is the fastest route to it. You can do a lot from this point. You have control over the capture point, green and top left. You can go right side top, catwalk, or just drop down and flank the right side. Except, this is not the fastest route. This route is considerably harder because of the jump from the crate where you have to slow down a bit and it only saves 0.2 seconds. But hey, I found it during my research so might as well include it. Lastly, I want to mention this spot on the left side of hell. It is a direct counter to the enemy team camping head glitch and nothing more. It is also possible for them to not be visible if positioned well enough, but still, works out sometimes. I believe nades, as of now, are underrated. I think that if you die and have not used your nades, you have done something wrong. They are your only option to eliminate a player that you do not have direct eye contact with. They can completely discourage an enemy team from holding certain spots on the map, making them easier to push. Nades are the easiest to use when defending, since you know enemies will be waiting for you near the capture point. Therefore, it is generally a good idea to use them when coming from spawn. We can pinpoint a location where players usually reside and then try to devise a plan on how to get the nades delivered right to their face. Most of the throws shown are perfectly possible to do consistently, they just require a bit of practice. Coming from the left side again, we have a few positions to talk about. We can nade both top sides right from heaven while being covered, possibly making them quite a hostile place for the enemy team. If we go to the absolute right of heaven, we can throw them just far enough so they bounce off a container above head glitch, landing right behind it and killing anyone who happens to camp it. If we make a few steps past heaven, we can find ourselves at the ideal position to nade black box, yet another spot for camping while guarding the capture point. We can also nade fork from this position, although that one has proven quite difficult to do consistently. If you happen to find yourself at either right or left top, you are able to nade heaven from both positions. Also, when on the offense, players like to hold the corner next to the green at the ground level. As you can see, this spot is easily nadeable as well. Coming from right side heaven, we are able to nade the head glitch and top left side from the same covered spot. This is quite precise as you need to aim a bit left for the nades to fall all the way to the ground level and a bit right for them to stay up. You can nade black box from the left side of hell through here. This one is super precise though. You can nade top right from the right side of hell next to the ammo box. When on the offense, don't forget about nading top heaven from both top left and right. Lastly, I want to talk about certain spots on the battlefield. These can be very specific and probably shouldn't be used more than a few times in a single game, since enemy players will likely catch up to what you're doing. When on head glitch, you can climb the wood stack and position yourself above the entrance, giving you a surprise advantage. Right after walking through green, you can jump directly in the middle of catwalk, giving you high ground over the capture point. You can walk up these bags to get high ground and get a free kill on anyone at shell. Coming up to the capture point, there are wood crates which make a good spot for peeking. Let's take a look at the right side. Coming to head glitch, we can utilize a wood stack yet again and get a good peek on Osama, possibly walking past it to the ledge and getting a sneak kill from the corner. If you're watching over the right side and get a call out for someone being at lights, you can jump up this wood stack to check the corner at lights. I hope at least some of the things shown will help you on the battlefield. Thanks to everyone who helped in the process of making this video. Especially Berg, who helped me with recording and who discovered some things on his own. And mostly thanks to you for watching till the end. See you next time.